Hey, peoples of YouTube, have you ever been possessed by the random urge to launch a warden across the sky? Because I have! And today I am here to tell you that your dreams can come true! Because in this video today, we are going to be building a warden cannon! You heard me right, a warden cannon! So without further ado, let's get going! Alright then, first things first, you're going to want to find yourself, number one, a deep dark biome. Then inside of the deep dark biome, you need to find a Skulk Shrieker. Now you can't just place a Skulk Shrieker and call it good. Unfortunately, it has to be a natural one, I do believe. I tried stepping on a not natural one for about 30 minutes and nothing happened. So it needs to be natural. Next, as you can see around me, there is a nice little room here that I built. You are going to want to clear out a little area around your Skulk Shrieker and make sure that there isn't any really close spawnable spots. Fill it in with obsidian, whatever you can find, just fill it in somehow and it'll be great. Next, make sure that your room is dark. There are absolutely no torches, no sources of light. I am on night vision, that is why you can see. You're gonna want quite a few night vision potions if you're building this. Either that, or just have torches in and at one moment just rip them all out and run for your life. That works too. Alright then, now that we're done our warden spawning room, the next step is to build a water elevator, so that we can get the warden off to the overworld. Because what fun is launching a warden unless it's in the overworld? Alright then, for the water elevator, you're going to want at least a 2x3 entrance for your warden, and what I found worked best was a 2 deep water elevator, otherwise the warden would kind of just stand here and just sit here. However, if you can make it work another way, I don't know, like shoot the warden so it bounces forwards, go ahead. This took absolutely forever and I used a fill command. The next step is how to actually get your warden into the water elevator. And the answer for that is simple, a noise machine! Now, you can use whatever noise machine you'd like, however I decided to go with the simple observer, jukebox, and an insane amount of fence gates. However, you do you. Alright then, now that you have your water elevator, noise generator, and warden spawning room all set up, you are all good to go to get all the wardens you need to launch. Just remember that when you want to spawn a warden, you either step on the Shrieker, then go run and hide inside of a little mini room you can have attached, or you can set up some sort of noise generator with shulk sensors nearby and make your own noise nearby. Just make sure that you don't distract the warden too much from the noise generator. Alright then, now that the warden delivery system is all set up, the next step is the actual cannon part. Now this part is actually relatively simple. It's really just building a TNT launcher with as many dispensers of TNT as you like, water going into a fence with a trapdoor, and then of course a button, so you can add a whole bunch of TNT. Next, you're going to want to make sure that it works by standing here and blowing yourself up. Now, just a disclaimer, I'm pretty sure that if you're not wearing armor, you will die doing that. I considered for a moment there not telling anybody that and waiting to see if anybody commented in the comment section being all like, hey, I died, because that would have made my entire day. But I feel like I should try to avoid that. So yes, if you stand there without armor, you will die. You could also use like a mob to test this out, but it's so much more fun launching yourself. However, I did not make this video about a yourself launcher. No. This is a warden launcher. So the next step is transferring the warden from your elevator. Mine is particularly enormous because I don't know how to use a fill command properly. And you want to try to get that warden onto this spot. Approximately this spot also works, like literally anywhere on these 2 blocks here should work. Might not launch the warden as accurately as you would like, however, it is a bloody warden. It goes anywhere and you're happy. It's a giant mob. It's amazing to watch it fly. Alright then, in order to get the warden into place, you can use whatever method you really want to. However, I am going to use a sound generator and then block off where the warden can go. Alright then, so I've been doing a little bit of tinkering on my cannon, and I do believe I finally found something that kind of works. It's a bit messy, but surely it'll look different depending on the size of your water elevator. For me, I have an absolutely massive water elevator because I don't know how to use a fill command properly. However, if you have a smaller water elevator than mine, this will probably look slightly different. Quite similar, but a little bit different. Anyway, so the way it works is the warden will come up the water elevator, and then we'll be able to swim a little bit along here. If you're having a lot of troubles, do what I did here and just make these top blocks not source blocks and go into these gates. However, the Warden will not willingly walk off a cliff, so you need to put trapdoors all along here so the Warden will believe that that is surface. And of course, the Warden won't walk towards this area if it doesn't have anything to go towards. So for me, I use a sound generator. If you're in survival, you could just walk around there. Either or. Another thing to keep in mind, though, is that Wardens love to explore. So I built some walls along the back here and some trapdoors to try to discourage the Warden from just escaping out here. Whatever works for you works, though. Alright then, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Since I don't have anybody AFKing down there, we're not going to get any Wardens naturally from our Warden spawn room. If you would rather play on the server, you can send one of them down here, one of them up here, or you can just follow up a Warden right after you spawn it. Either or works. However, I don't want to go down there again. My goodness gracious, that journey is ginormous, so we're just going to spawn a Warden here. Anyway, now we're going to go over here to our window, and we're going to wait to watch to see once the Warden gets into the chamber. It's almost in the chamber, so we're going to set off the TNT, and... off he goes! There you have it, YouTube. This is how you can build your very own Warden cannon. Do be sure to be aware of the Warden, though. He takes a lot of fall damage before he dies, so... Just make sure that you're not sitting there twiddling your thumbs. Make sure to run once he comes back down. Now, as for what you would be able to do with this cannon, not really sure. I mean, if your friend happens to live right on top of a deep dark, my goodness gracious, how hilarious it would be if you could just launch a Warden into their home. So hilarious. And it's even better because they don't even cause any damage. Unless they have livestock. Or villagers. Or themselves, actually. They could just get murdered too, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We do not care if our friends die. It's fine. Well, please make sure to use this cannon incredibly irresponsibly, but don't tell them that I said that. Well, hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.